Hi there guys, welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation with me, Jack Eyers. Now today we're going to go through an upper body workout. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm up, we're going to get our heart rates up, we're then going to go into a little bit of activation work through our shoulders, and then we've got 4 exercises targeting the upper body. We're doing 2 sets of each exercise. Okay guys, so today all you're going to need is a set of dumbbells, or potentially a couple of tins of baked beans, or 2 water bottles, something in each hand that's going to challenge you. It's going to make your muscles burn as we start to lift them. Nothing too heavy. I should suggest around the 3 to 5 kilogram sort of mark, or obviously if you've got a couple of tins of baked beans, that's around half a kilogram each. You're also going to need some resistance bands. Okay, if you've got some resistance bands, I suggest you grab all of them, okay, get a variety. Some of the stuff we're going to do to start with, this the activation work that we're doing, you're going to need quite a light band, going for these sort of external and then internal rotation, okay, warming up those rotator cuff muscles, and then we're going to need a slightly thicker band for when we do a seated row. If you've been following these episodes, these are exercises that we've been through before, but now I'm just presenting it to you in a bit more of a structured routine, something that you can take away. Fantastic little workout this. Shouldn't take us any longer than maybe 15 minutes or so to kind of get through. Something nice way to start our day. Okay, so let's start with the warm-up. Everything you're going to do today is seated. You're just going to need a chair, sit on the edge of a sofa, sit on the edge of a bed. I suggest you have a harder chair. This is going to give you a little bit more support so that when we're moving around, you don't then collapse through that core. You want to be sitting up nice and tall. Okay guys? So our first exercise is boxing, seated boxing. And we're simply just going to go through this motion here. Now when we think about shadow boxing, we're not going to time it. We don't need to count. This is simply to get our bodies moving. I believe the hardest thing to start in a workout is starting the workout, is actually getting your body moving. Once you've got your body moving, when you're halfway through that workout, you're often enjoying it. It's that feel-good factor of the endorphins being pumped around your body. It's that blood flow just pumping around your body. It's that heart rate increase. Breathing up, increasing that breathing rate, increasing that heart rate, and just raising that body temperature as well. That's the idea behind a warm-up, but it's also mentally getting you in the right place to start this workout. So we're just moving our arms, so I hope you're copying me now. So we're just moving, maybe a little bit of rotation, so try and keep those hips still, bring the shoulder through as you punch. I'm not punching with any real aggression. I'm not trying to hurt my elbows or my shoulders. We are simply just moving our body. It's almost like cycling the hands. Look at it that way. No real intensity. It's just about getting that heart rate up, getting us prepared for our warm-up. So you should hear in my voice, my heart rate is starting to go, my breathing rate is starting to go up. Starting to get nice and warm. It's a nice sunny day here in Bournemouth as well, so temperature's up, which is nice. So I'm just going to do a few more seconds of this. Let's start to pick that pace up just a little bit. Just a bit more of a challenge now if you can. Put a little bit more intensity into the punches. Keep that rotation if you can. Get that core involved. Try and sit up nice and tall as you're doing it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going for star jumps. These are going to be seated. So this is one variation. We are just moving the arms. So let's just continue with this. Again, we are just moving the body, moving those arms. You might start to experience a little bit of a burn through those shoulders already. Like I said, in my voice you can hear my breathing rate is up. A little bit more laid in my speech. Okay, now if you want a little bit more a challenge with this one, so this is a star jump. We can now go to a leaning star jump. Okay, so touching those ankles, or reaching down towards the floor, sitting yourself back up. Keeping a nice straight back throughout this whole movement. Okay, the more muscle groups that are involved, the more calories we're burning, and the more you're asking your body to deliver, which means you're working harder. Okay, so it means ultimately your fitness is going to improve the more muscle groups that we use. Okay, let's just do another 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good stuff. So now we're going to need our resistance bands for our rotation work. So I'm going to use the lightest band that I've got, which is a yellow. Okay, so typically the resistance bands, the darker the colour, the more resistance they'll offer, the lighter the colour, slightly easier they are. Now if you've got the same ones that I've got with the hooks on the end, I suggest you hold the hooks and then go somewhere near the middle. That way you don't get the hooks just flying around and catching your skin. So palms facing up, elbows tucked in. This is an external rotation, as if you're a waiter and you're holding some plates, and then just pulling those arms apart and back in. Pulling those arms apart and back in. We're going to go for 20 repetitions. Now it's really important that we don't kind of do this and that those elbows go away, or try and use our biceps or our extension of the arms to try and straighten out the bands. You want to think about elbows by your sides, and you're simply rotating the arm in and out. Okay, so it shouldn't be, if it feels too heavy, perhaps go looser. If you haven't got any resistance bands that will let you go lighter, then you can perhaps just do it just body weight, or you can even hold a tin of 8 beans. That might be enough activation. It's slightly different in terms of where we're acting. Okay, 20, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, single hand this time. So we're going to go around the back of the body, hold it with that bottom hand, hold at the top, so you're making this teapot position. If you've been following the episodes, you should know about this teapot position. Elbow in line with the shoulder, so you're not letting it drop down or go too high. Teapot position, and just roll the shoulder forward. Roll the arm forward. Okay, we're going for 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, good stuff. We're moving on to the other side. So again, hand behind, onto the hip, making that teapot position. We're rolling the arm forward, rolling it forward. So again, you're not kind of pressing it forward or kind of pushing it. You're simply rolling. Think about keeping that bone in the socket, rolling it round. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Really good. Okie doke. So that is our shoulders nice and warm. Like I said, you can hear it in my voice, you can hear it in my breathing rate that I'm certainly ready to go. I hope you guys are too. So our first exercise is a seated row. You're going to need your strongest resistance band for this one. What we're going to aim to do is you want to attach it around something. So I'm going to demonstrate with my feet and put my elbows to my sides. Now, if we haven't got the feet as an option to tie it around, then you may want to use a chair leg or a table leg. Just make sure that it's heavy enough. It's not going to move as you start to pull. It's not going to slide across the room. Okay? You may even be able to tie it around a door handle. You won't be as low, it'll be a bit higher up. That's not a problem. Okay? Let's not worry about that too much. We're just going for this pulling motion is what we're looking for. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to use my legs. So strap it round. We're going to go for 15 repetitions. Palms facing each other, elbows tucked in by their sides and not pulling out like this. Elbows to your sides. Think about pulling the resistance bands or pulling your hands to your pockets or to your hips. Okay? 3, 2, 1, 15 repetitions. 1, 2, sitting up nice and tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okie doke. Very nice, very nice. Let's have a little rest. Just around 20 or 30 seconds. Shaking those arms out. We're going to do that one more time. Same exercise again. Okay, so at this point, you know, if you'd gone somewhere in the middle, one of your slightly lighter resistance bands, at this point, it'd be that. You'd be able to challenge yourself a little bit more, start to increase that weight, increase the resistance, increase the challenge. So a way of doing it, if you've got these loose bands, a way of just making it ever so slightly harder is just if you twist them up into a bit more of a rope, you just add a little bit more resistance. You can also shorten your handles. It's another way of doing it. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Here we go, 15 repetitions. Last time a seated row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I feel the blood on that one. Excellent. Okay, 20 or 30 seconds rest. We are going to move on to our chest press. So chest press, doing the opposite this time. So we're going around the body, going underneath those arms. So instead of pulling it to our hips, we're now pressing from our chest away from the body. Away from the body. It's almost like doing push-ups. If you want more of a challenge, get onto the floor. This is where you can do your push-ups. Again, we're going 15 repetitions. You're probably going to need pretty much your heaviest band for this one. It's a nice strong muscle group, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 15 repetitions chest press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, really nice. Take a little rest, 20 to 30 seconds again. And we're going to go back into one more set of chest press. Okay, really nice. So at this point, like I said, if you've started with one of your lighter resistance bands, at this point you might want to start to increase it. Another way of making it even harder is you can add resistance bands. So you can have a couple of resistance bands wrapped around you to just really increase that weight, that resistance, that challenge. Okay, here we go. 15 repetitions. I'm going to make it slightly tighter, a bit more of a challenge. Sitting up nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, excellent stuff. Okay, we've done the back, we've done chest, we're now moving on to shoulders. Okay, so we've got 2 exercises left, guys. Doing really good. So at this point, we're going to need our dumbbells, or tins of baked beans, or bottles of water. You can also do this with a resistance band as well. So the exercise or the movement we're going to go through is a shoulder press. You're going to go in line with the ears. You're going to press up, clink, and back down here. Clink, and back down in line with those ears. Okay? If you want to do it with a resistance band, then I would go somewhere in the middle. You're going to need to either wrap it underneath the chair or sit on it. Okay, so while you demonstrate this one, I'm going to do it with dumbbells, but I'll just demonstrate this just so that you've got this as an option if you need to. And your band is going to go behind your elbow, again in line with those ears. Imagine you've got a massive poker going through that ear. Okay, press it up and back down, up and back down. What you'll notice with this though, it's actually slightly harder than doing it with dumbbells. Okay, so as you go up, the resistance increases, gets really tough, and then it gets slightly easier. Okay, whereas with the dumbbells, this is probably your hardest point, and it gets slightly easier as we go to the top. All right, so that's the difference between resistance bands. Fantastic bit of kit, honestly can't talk about them enough. Right, we are going for shoulder press, that's enough chit chat. 15 repetitions, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, sitting up tall, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, a couple of seconds rest. I don't know what it is about shoulders. Whenever you work them, that top lip always goes. Whenever you start to struggle, your top lip always goes. So if you notice it on this one. Good, okay, so those shoulders are certainly feeling it today. I've got 3 kilograms here. I wussed out, I've got some 6s over there. I was going to use them, but I wussed out. I've had a pretty heavy week of training, so. Okay, really nice stuff, guys. We've got a couple more seconds rest. I'm going to go back in one more time for this shoulder press. Okay, here we go, in line with the ears. Last time doing shoulder press. Let's keep pushing it. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got bicep curls. So our next exercise, 15 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Really nice. Okay, little rest. Last exercise, last time through, bicep curls, guys, and then we're done. Guys, you've done fantastic. It's a good sort of 15-minute workout, so great stuff. Really nice work. Pick up those weights for the very last time. Great way to start the day, this. Nice little burn, nice little upper body workout. Last time then, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Really good. Hooey. Nice stuff, guys. Really well done. Fantastic stuff. Like I said, that is end of the session. You've done great work. Happy Monday. Monday morning motivation. Signing out. See you next week. Is our last Monday morning motivation, guys. So it's going to be a good one. I promise you that. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you.